The briefing room was dark. Red light spilled across the topographic map. PJ Noble 6. Poolman chewed on a protein bar. His SOCOM team surrounded him. Each man was a shadow, a whisper in the night. Gentlemen, Fort Point. The commander's voice was flat, all business. The mayor is inside, we get him out. A large screen flickered to life. Fort Point. The old Civil War era fort stood stark against the San Francisco Bay, impregnable, a death trap. Poolman traced the outline of the fort with his finger. His eyes were cold, calculating. Halo drop for me. Land on the roof, create a diversion. The team murmured assent. Their faces were grim, determined. This was not a training exercise, this was real. Lives were at stake. The roar of the Black Hawk helicopter was deafening. Poolman checked his gear one last time. Night vision goggles, suppressed MP7, combat knife, he was ready. Below, San Francisco glittered, a jewel box of light. The Golden Gate Bridge was a ribbon of fire in the distance. Beautiful, deadly. 30 seconds, the pilot shouted over the intercom. Poolman felt the familiar surge of adrenaline. He was alive. He was where he belonged, in the heart of the action. The team rappelled down onto the roof of Fort Point, silent, deadly. They moved like phantoms in the night. Their objective, create chaos and draw the enemy out. The main force hit the front gate of Fort Point like a tidal wave. Explosions rocked the night. Gunfire erupted. The enemy was caught completely off guard. Inside the fort, Poolman moved like a ghost. He took out 2 guards with silenced shots. No wasted movements, no hesitation. He reached his objective, the room where the mayor was being held. The door was locked, no problem. A swift kick and the door exploded inward. The mayor was cowering in the corner. His face was pale. His eyes were wide with terror. "Thank God you're here," he whispered. "We've got you, sir," Poolman said. "Let's go." The evacuation point was a small pier on the north side of Fort Point. The Black Hawk would pick them up there, if they made it. Gunfire echoed through the fort. Poolman and the mayor sprinted across the courtyard. Enemy soldiers were everywhere. They reached the pier just as the Black Hawk swooped in low. The rotor wash buffeted them like a hurricane. Poolman shoved the mayor towards the open hatch. "Get to safety, sir." As the Black Hawk roared away into the night, Poolman allowed himself a small smile. Mission accomplished. Another day at the office for Rainbow 6.